Imagine being on a social network such as Twitter, and your timeline is filled with tweets like, "Pray for the students who have committed suicide," or "Stop the bullying." When I saw these tweets, I immediately pulled up Google and searched for students committing suicide. Names like Asher Brown, Billy Lucas, Justin Aberg, Zach Harrington, Seth Walsh came up. These are the American teenagers who committed suicide after being bullied, threatened, and harassed in school. Asher Brown, who was only 13 years old, complained about being bullied and harassed in school. He was called a faggot and a queer, and he was shoved and punched all the time. The threats and intimidation continued for years. Asher went home, found his father's gun, and shot himself in the head. His dad found him dead after coming in from work. Billy Lucas, who was only 15 years old, never identified himself as gay, but was perceived as gay. He hung himself in his grandparents' barn. Justin Aberg came out at 13 and was harassed and bullied. He hung himself in his bedroom. Zach Harrington killed himself after a city council meeting where speakers made anti-gay remarks. Seth Walsh came out in the 4th grade, and his peers said that the world didn't need another queer and that he should go hang himself. On September 18th, he was threatened by a group of teens. He threw a noose around a tree branch in his backyard and hung himself. His mother saw him, pulled him down, and he was on life support for 9 days and then died. He was only 13 years old. These are examples of what the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender LGBT communities struggle with every day. They struggle with bullying in their schools, churches, and homes, all because of their sexual orientation. Dan Savage, a noted writer, founded the It Gets Better project in September 2010 as a unique way for supporters everywhere to tell LGBT youth that it gets better. The It Gets Better project is a safe place where young people who are gay, lesbian, bi, or transgendered can see how love and happiness can be reality in their future. It is also a place where adults can share the stories of their lives and spread a message of hope. Savage says many LGBT youth can't picture what their lives might be like as openly gay adults. They can't imagine the future for themselves. So let's show them what our lives are like. Let's show them what the future may hold in store for them. Here are some statistics from the It Gets Better project website. 9 out of 10 lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender students have experienced harassment at school. LGBT teens are bullied 2 to 3 times as much as straight teens. More than 1/3 of LGBT kids have attempted to commit suicide. LGBT kids are 4 times as likely to attempt suicide than our straight peers. LGBT youth with highly rejecting families are 8 times more likely to attempt suicide than those whose families accept them. According to Dan Savage, closed-minded school administrators and parents may not let LGBT adults talk directly to their children about their futures, but we don't have to get permission to tell kids that life gets better. That's why they have compiled a video archive to share the stories of people overcoming bullying and finding happiness. The Trevor Project, which is also a part of the It Gets Better project, is a great place for LGBT teens going through difficult times to find help. The Trevor Project has a website full of helpful resources and a staff that is ready to find the support you need. The Trevor Project is the leading national organization focused on crisis and suicide prevention efforts among lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning youth. The U.S. Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, says, "Please remember that your life is valuable and that you are not alone. Many people are standing with you and sending you their thoughts, prayers, and thanks. Count me among them." If you need help and tips for getting support, you can go to the It Gets Better Project website, itgetsbetterproject.com. If you are considering suicide, struggling with your sexuality, or being harassed, call the 1-866-4U-TREVOR. The website has other resources also. It is our duty to help our friends, our family, our community, so that these suicides cease to exist. Again, if you are being bullied or know anyone who is struggling with their sexual orientation, please refer them to the www.itgetsbetter.com website and the It Gets Better campaign. Thank you.